Hi, this is Tom Schoen, President at Alden Optical. I want to just take a couple minutes of your time to introduce you to Alden's portfolio of specialty contact lenses and review some of the things that differentiate Alden from our competitors. Alden was founded in 1969 by my partner Charlie Creighton's father, Dr. Pat Creighton. Pat was a graduate of Ohio State University Optometry School, started fitting contact lenses and doing refractions in Alden, New York in the 60s, and in the late 60s decided he wanted to start manufacturing contact lenses. Like many practitioners in the day, he started manufacturing his own GPs in the office, and then in the early 70s graduated into some soft contact lens materials, some pioneering work that led to the foundation that's Alden today. In 2015, our employee count is roughly 20 employees. I think we've got about 19 folks on staff and some part-time people. The interesting thing about our employee base is we've got over 18 years of contact lens experience on average. That's our entire employee base, everybody from myself, Charlie, folks on the phone, and the good people in the lab manufacturing your contact lenses on a daily basis. All up, we've got an average of 18 years of contact lens experience. So it's a testament to the fact that we really are well-founded in the contact lens industry and really have a good sense of what we need to do to deliver great lenses and designs to you on an ongoing basis. Alden's total focus is on custom and specialty lenses. We don't really do anything else. We're not in the commodity sector in any way. We don't have any lenses in blister packs or in boxes. We don't stock any products at Alden other than our diagnostic kits. So every lens is custom manufactured to your precise prescription. And you can count on it being accurate and produced on a timely basis. We strive very hard to turn lenses around very, very quickly. Lenses are typically manufactured in 3 days or less, often 2 or less. If we get into some specialty tinning, sometimes that can add a day or two to the process, but we're very cognizant of the fact that you want your lenses turned around quickly and you like them in a timely fashion and a predictable fashion. And I think should you start working with Alden, you can count on product being in your office in a very short period of time and on a consistent basis, so it helps you with your patient scheduling. We're proud of our warranties at Alden, and we think we've got we're a very easy company to work with. Every single lens is warranted for 90 days. That's unlimited exchanges and full cancellation privileges. We recently launched our Easy Exchange program, and what that simply means is if you're making a prescription change, you don't have to send the original pair back. You just call us up, make the changes you need on that patient order. We'll put those in a manufacturer and you can throw the original lenses out. It saves you a lot of time and hassle. Didn't seem to make much sense to send lenses back to Alden when we were just going to throw them out as well. So that's been a very popular feature. And again, as I mentioned, 100% patient satisfaction and full cancellation credit within that 90-day period. And I think another thing that sets us apart is our expert customer service and consultation. Certainly those folks have got well over 18 years average experience in the industry. We've got some of the best consultants in the country, in our humble opinion, and our customer service team is great as well. We strive to be very easy to work with. We can work around situations. We are very in tune to making sure that our problems don't become your problems, and we help you solve those that are challenging you. The foundation of Alden Optical is, of course, the HP Toric and HP Sphere. These are full custom soft lenses for your high prescriptive error, high degrees of astigmatism, interesting corneal geometries, diameters. You can see incredibly powerful range of prescriptive power and lens design. One of the things that sets us apart, we think, is the HP Toric is a incredibly stable double slab off design that Charlie spent a lot of time fine-tuning. If you talk to folks that are working with HP Toric, I think the first thing they'll tell you is it's a remarkably stable custom toric lens. The double slab off presents a thinner lens than a typical prism ballast product. We think that's more comfortable. We think it's a little easier to work with. I think it's probably more predictable. And we have a wide variety of replacement regimens for our entire line, including HP Toric and Sphere. But we really focus on choroidal replacement as probably the best balance of value and convenience and eye health in the custom lens arena. The next product in our portfolio is the Astera Multifocal Toric. This is a product we brought to market to serve the need of the toric presbyope who's probably a current soft lens wearer wearing a commodity toric lens or maybe a custom toric lens, and suddenly they hit 45 and they find themselves out of options. There are obviously a couple multifocal torics on the market. They all have their challenges. We partnered with Pressalens in France to bring the C2 multifocal optics to the Alden HP toric design. So this is a fully customized multifocal toric. You can pick from any curve diameters, prescriptive powers, full cylinder control up to -10, and then layer in the C2 toric optics. 3-ad profiles. This is a center near design. 3-ad profiles let you zero in on the exact ad requirement your patient has, or in troubleshooting scenarios, you can alter those ad profiles between the two eyes. The lenses are fully stabilized at near and distance. That means they're corrected for spherical aberration. We've got large zones to minimize any visual compromise, and you can adjust the near and distant powers independently. So again, 3-ad profiles layered on top of a very, very powerful custom toric or sphere, all delivered out the door in 2 to 3 days. Very powerful package. Would love to talk to you more about Mr. Multifocal Toric. You can see the parameter ranges here. Basically, it's the HP Toric full custom design layered in with the multifocal optics and 3-ad profiles. And again, we recommend quarterly replacement here. There's also a diagnostic set available for a steric toric, a stereo multifocal toric. It's not required, but it does aid in fitting. It gives you an easy way to get a sense of the adaptation to the center near design, do an over-refraction. It's 18 lenses, all 3 common base curves, 8.3, 8.6, 8.9, each in the 3 ad profiles. And they're stabilized with our double slab off to allow you to assess any rotation. There's no cylinder power in the lens, but you can assess any rotation you might see to get you to that final lens that much faster. Novacone is our soft lens for keratoconus. We launched Novacone about 2.5 years ago. It's been a very, very popular design. A soft lens for keratoconus has always been a popular idea. It delivers, obviously great comfort. It's pretty easy to fit. Challenge has always been to achieve good visual acuity, particularly for the moderate to advanced cones. We do some interesting things with Novacone Toric. We encourage you to look a little deeper as how this lens works and fits. The central idea is to create a good optical surface with a central base curve, then use lens thickness to neutralize any irregularity, do a good over-refraction to come up with your final RX, and then adjust the fitting curve in the periphery to make sure that lens movement and lens fit in the periphery is proper. So really a very straightforward 4-step process. We've got great outcomes. This lens is stabilized with our proprietary dual elliptical stabilization. It's an advance on the double slab off, and it is an incredibly stable design. So one of the great things about Novacone is it delivers excellent cylinder correction, very stable, very precise. 90% of our Novacone orders come with cylinder. You're typically going to be finding a fair amount of cylinder in over-refraction, which is fine, and we do a nice job of correcting for that with our toric expertise. So ask us about Novacone if you're interested in a soft lens for keratoconus. It's obviously a great option for your emerging cones, very good option for your moderate cones. Of course, as the cornea steepens with time, any soft lens is going to have a harder and harder time managing towards good visual acuities, but we have other options, particularly Zen lens, to handle that. But this is a great option for folks that have, again, emerging ectasia. Perhaps they've got challenges with insertion and removal of a scleral lens. Perhaps they're just really, really happy with soft lens wear, and this is the right approach. I mentioned scleral lenses in the last slide, and as I'm sure you're well aware, scleral lenses have become a very, very hot segment of the contact lens market in North America. Our internal estimates are in 2014 it was a little over $20 million in prescription value across North America. Obviously, scleral lenses, well fit, offer great comfort, remarkable acuity, and they're becoming easier and easier to fit as instrumentation gets better, as the lens designs get better and more flexible and easier to work with. when we looked at the scleral lens market a year and a half ago, we noticed right away that many of the designs out there require a fair amount of mathematical skill on the part of the practitioner. When you're making lens adjustments, there can be some complex calculations required to figure out what's going on with the lens and what the implications of the changes are. And often the parameter changes that affect the overall lens design. So if you have one particular parameter you want to change, more often than not, it can tend to completely redesign the lens, which forces you to kind of start from scratch on the lens fit. Well, we're happy to say with our Zen lens, that's not the case. A couple of vexing problems with scleral lens fitting. Zen lens was launched in May of 2014, and we think it's quickly established itself as the most popular scleral design in the market. We've had just incredible reception to this design, and are really quite flattered with how well folks like working with it. It's fundamentally well-designed scleral. We've got really nice peripheral curves. It's got a generous landing zone. People comment that it's a great fit, very comfortable, easy to work with straight out of the box. We zeroed in on two lens diameters, 16 and 17 millimeters. We think this is more than appropriate for a wide range of corneas. So we really think that probably 95% of the corneal sizes you're going to run into can be handled with these two diameters. And then on top of that, we've layered in two fundamental lens designs, a prolate and oblate design. So you have two diameters, two designs. You can think of it as kind of four distinct lenses, all with the same fundamental fitting approach, philosophy. Probably the most interesting thing about Zen lens is our smart curve. A smart curve is a compensation curve. It automatically compensates for any parameter changes you make. So, for example, if you want to change the base curve of a lens but leave the sagittal depth constant, you simply make the base curve change. The smart curve automatically compensates for changes that the base curve induces on the overall lens. So you can maintain your sag, change base curve, bring the power down. It's one example of what you can do. Peripheral curve changes, limbal curve changes, sag changes, base curve changes, all are handled with the smart curve in play. So you're not chasing a variety of parameter changes when really only one particular change is necessary to fine-tune the fit. We have a lot of custom design options to fine-tune the optics and physical fit. We can put front surface torics. We can change the lens thickness with flexure control. We can alter the limbal clearance curves to give you the opportunity to get the lens up over the limbus when necessary. We can do peripheral toric peripheral curves. We've even got a microvault, which is a handy tool to use for situations like pinguecula, and it's a little mini vault, if you will, in the periphery of the lens to lift the lens design up over any anomaly on the corneal surface. Zen lens is well represented in our 24 lens diagnostic set. There are 6 lenses in each of the 4 configurations of diameter and lens design. So you can kind of think of this as 4 6-lens mini sets. Very easy to work with. Very well received on our Zen lens diagnostic set. So stepping back for a moment, talking about the specialty lens arena. If you're not dedicated to specialty lens fitting and you're thinking about growing your specialty lens practice, obviously we're here to help and here to encourage that strategy. And I think you can think of specialty lens fitting on a dynamic curve like this. There are plenty of ways to get into specialty lens fitting. You can start out with the typical custom torics and spheres, make sure that everybody's interested in contact lenses certainly with corneal astigmatism, has an opportunity to wear contact lenses. Move into toric multifocals, step into keratoconus and other ectasia situations with Novacone and Zen lens. The farther you go down that spectrum, the more we think you're going to differentiate your practice, the more we think you're going to build specialty contact lens patient referral. A lot of folks say they don't see a lot of specialty patients. Why would they consider Alden? And we like to kind of flip that on its ear. That's really a chicken and egg scenario in our opinion. And we think if you commit to specialty lens fitting, the patients will find themselves coming to your door through referral. And again, it's just an incredible way to differentiate your practice. So I want to thank you for your time today. Appreciated the opportunity to review with you Alden Optical's full line of custom and specialty lenses and the services we provide. You can contact us at our 800 number shown on the screen here, 800-253-3669. You can also get a hold of us at info@aldenoptical.com. That actually goes directly to me. I like to see the incoming inquiry and find out what kind of questions practitioners have and how we can help. I will pass these on to the appropriate people, and we tend to turn these requests for information around very quickly. So you should hear back from us within, certainly within 24 hours. And then finally, all our information is available at our website at aldenoptical.com. We've got just a tremendous amount of resources available there, including some great fitting presentations, some on-demand video for Astera, multifocal toric, Novacone, and Zenlens. Some really, really good information available on the web. So again, thank you for your time. We look forward to serving you with your specialty lens needs. Please contact us at any time.